All right, next up on the list, we have Tibetan bowls. I just recently started making magnetic contraptions for the Tibetan bowls, and honestly, they're just as good as the crystal bowls, but they have complementary opposites in different ways. Right now, I understand for the majority of you probably, you're into crystal singing bowls, and that is awesome because they're very popular and they're very beautiful. But these Tibetan bowls got a very ancient sound, but not only that, they create a lot more reverberation and vibration when you give it a hit. So let me just try to give this a little ding. Honestly, so powerful. But when you place this kind of bowl onto somebody's heart or back or whatever, the reverberations that are coming off of this that are going into their body, it is so tangible and so powerful. It's like nothing you felt before. For those of you who already work with Tibetan bowls, some of you might already be placing them onto your participants. The thing about having this onto a magnet is that the reverberations will last longer and they'll actually be dissipating with vibration and tone a little bit more evenly. Because if you place this bowl directly onto a person, a lot of the sound starts to get lost. And when it's placed up, so it's actually perked up a bit, so it's not directly on an O-ring, which the O-ring kind of eats a bit of the sound and muffles it, makes it so that the sound is dissipating and going to the person a little bit more, like this way and out more. Especially if you're doing it with a group, you're going to be able to hear more of the tone of the bowl, especially if you're doing what I'm doing, where you're placing a few Tibetan bowls on people, few of the big crystal bowls, and you've got this huge symphony of beautiful sounds going on. So the other thing that you can do is, as you have seen, this bowl is very big. You can wait until the sound stops, pick it up, and then place it onto somebody else. Or what you can do is the same as the bigger crystal bowl. You can place a handle on the inside. So I'll show you that right now. So same thing, you're going to be going at an angle, putting it inside. And this magnet that's on the bottom is extremely strong. So you just heard that. It sucks in very, very strongly. So you have to be careful. In general, what I do is I leave these handles on top of here and I just don't even take it off. So when you're playing it now, what you can do is you can pick it up, you can move it around and stuff, but this is a giant bowl. You're not going to want to move it around very much. What you're going to do normally is if it's on top of a person, you're just going to pick it up and move it from one person to the other person. Of course, when you pick it up, you kind of put it down onto the person like this at an angle and then place it down. It makes it the least shocking because if you just try to like plop it down, nobody wants to feel that, you know? So go very, very light, place it down, and it's gonna be a very powerful experience. Literally anybody that you show this to, that you put this onto, they're gonna love it, yourself included. Once again, as I had said before with the other bowl, this bowl is gonna be the best pre-sleep bowl you can buy. And it's also easier to play because when you give it a ding, if you place it down and you just literally, your heart's up, you just hit it like that, it's very easy to aim at it, and one hit lasts a very long time, 3 to 5 hits, and you are going to be sleeping like a baby. All right, that is the Tibetan bowl and the Tibetan bowl with a handle. See you in the next video.